This video offers tips on basic course setup for instructors in Canvas. Your course will be a blank shell by default. And the first thing you might want to do to add content to it is to import content from other locations, usually from older courses. You may often want to recycle a course from one term to the next. To do this, go to Settings, and then go to Import Course Content on the right. And then find the course, after clicking on Copy a Canvas course, that you want to import content from. You can either choose the entire course or select specific content. We will select specific content in this case. We'll select the modules here. And go back to home. Notice that you will not be able to publish your course until you have added content to it. We now see all the modules from that History 100 course. You can also import content from Canvas Commons. We're going to search for a couple modules that I created and import the first one here. And we'll go back to our course. And as you can see, the new module has been added at the bottom here. Notice that the modules will be in whatever state they were in their original location before you imported them. In other words, these modules were all published, so they are imported in a published state. If you want to unpublish the modules, you need to uncheck the appropriate check marks here, or you can uncheck specific items and publish them later when you're ready. Notice that items that are featured as published will still be invisible to students or inaccessible if the module itself is not published. It is a good idea to edit your navigation column to reduce distractions and streamline your course. Basically, you want to remove any navigation link that you don't think you will need or that your students won't need. So we're going to remove a few here by dragging them down into the lower group. Some of these, such as modules, which are essential built-in links, will still be visible to you in the navigation column if you drag them into the lower group, but will not be to the students. If you want to make sure that your students are only accessing certain material through the modules, you can move a few links into the lower group to ensure this, such as assignments. Next, it's a good idea to set your home page. I'm going to go home and choose home page, and we are going to set it to the syllabus. As you can see, there is no actual syllabus content here except for the course summary. This is generated automatically and features all of the assignments or quizzes that are upcoming. Note that the dates here are as they were for these assignments in their original location. These dates can be adjusted automatically to some extent during the importation process, but usually you will have to adjust them manually to some extent. We are now going to go back to course details, and here I will point out a couple of useful settings. Your term will appear here, but you can also set start and end dates. So we're going to set the start date for this course as July 1st and the end date as August 7th. And we would like to restrict access to the course after the end of the term, so we're going to check the appropriate box here. And then save these details. This is not necessarily a recommended setting. There is no rule that says the students cannot access courses after the term is over. If you would like them to be able to refer back to them, that is usually just fine. But you may also wish to restrict access to make things less confusing to students.